Welcome to session 30 of Lumah. This is a deep 40-minute journey into ethereal silence. Tonight, we are not just going to sleep. We are going to leave behind the gravity of the earth and the weight of your thoughts. Get comfortable in your bed. Imagine your mattress transforms into an advanced hibernation pod designed for travel into the void of deep space. Make sure your body is perfectly straight, symmetrical, and comfortable. Close your eyes and take a deep breath. Initiate the total disconnection protocol. Disconnection. First, we must prepare the sensory isolation suit. Imagine a soft, cool, heavy fabric beginning to cover your feet. It is a smart material, woven with fibers of silence that absorbs any residual tension. Feel how it slowly covers each of your toes, your heels, your ankles. Where the fabric touches, the skin becomes numb, disconnected from the outside world. It moves up your calves, turning off the muscles. It moves up your knees, deactivating the joints. Feel the comforting and safe weight of this material covering your thighs and your hips. Protected. A sensation of heaviness moves up your abdomen and your chest. Your breathing becomes contained, rhythmic, and safe inside the suit. Listen to the sound of your own breathing amplified inside the helmet. It is the calmest and most constant sound in the universe. The fabric covers your shoulders and moves heavily down your arms to your hands. Your fingers become still with nothing to grab, nothing to do. Finally, you feel a padded softness around your head. The helmet visor closes gently with an airtight click. The noise of the outside world disappears completely. Absolute silence. Isolation. Now we perform a complete system scan before liftoff. Peripheral nervous system offline. Feel your hands and feet lose nervous connection with the bed. Muscular system deactivated. Your arms and legs become heavy objects, unable to move by will. Visual system in standby. Your eyelids are sealed. The mental screen is in absolute black. Auditory system tuned to the frequency of silence. You only hear my voice and the distant echo of the void. Systems ready. We initiate the ascent sequence. Feel a very gentle and deep vibration beneath you. Your pod lifts millimeters off the ground. You pass through the ceiling of your room without resistance. You rise above your building, floating in the night air. You see the city below, with its lights blinking like distant and tiny circuits. You move away from the traffic noise. You move away from the rush of people. You rise towards the clouds, leaving behind the dense atmosphere. Rising. Far away. You cross the cloud layer and enter the upper atmosphere. The blue sky darkens gradually. It becomes a deep indigo color. It becomes electric violet. It becomes deep, infinite, and eternal black. You have reached ethereal space. There is no gravity here to pull you down. Feel how your body floats freely inside the suit. You no longer have weight. You are as light itself. Weightless. Float. 3. Your pod slowly approaches a crystal space station. It is a transparent sanctuary orbiting in perfect silence around the Earth. You enter the docking bay with fluid movements. The hatch opens with a whisper. You float out of your pod in zero gravity. You are in a long corridor of reinforced glass with a panoramic view of the galaxy. To your right, the infinite universe full of stars. To your left, a space botanical garden protected by glass domes. Bioluminescent plants glowing with blue and green light in the darkness. The recycled air smells of clean ozone and exotic night flowers. Walk or float slowly through this garden. Approach and touch the leaves of the strange plants. They are cool, soft, and vibrate with silent life. Everything here grows in absolute silence, effortlessly, without struggle. Absorb that energy of passive and calm growth. You don't have to do anything to be okay here. You just have to be. Presence. Calma. Just be. You continue floating towards the silent engine room. In the center of this room, there is a blue energy core spinning soundlessly. It is the power source of the station. Observe its perfect rotation. It is hypnotic. Imagine that your thoughts spin at the same slow rhythm as that core, without friction, without noise. Just pure and efficient movement. Energy. flow. You reach the end of the garden and find a circular hatch open to the void. An invisible energy field keeps the air inside, but you can see everything clearly. You sit on the edge of the hatch, feet dangling into outer space, looking at the infinite nothingness. Feel the overwhelming and peaceful immensity in front of you. Immense. Wait. Peace. You decide to go out into open space, leaving the safety of the station. Your suit protects you completely. You push off gently with your feet and float out into the darkness. Now you are a human satellite orbiting in silence. Just you and the distant stars. In front of you, a portal of rotating light opens. It is a safe wormhole, a direct shortcut to deep sleep. You enter it without hesitation. Suddenly, you are traveling faster than the speed of light. You see trails of colors passing around you like comets. Neon lines of blue, emerald green, bright magenta. It is an infinite tunnel of sacred geometry and pure light. You feel no abrupt movement, only a constant and smooth flow. Your mind becomes fascinated and trapped by the patterns of light. It is totally hypnotic and relaxing. Traveling. Light. speed. You exit the tunnel and find yourself in a crystal asteroid belt. Thousands of transparent rocks float around you. They reflect the light of distant stars. You navigate among them smoothly. There is no danger of collision. You glide like a ghost between the rocks. Feel the elegance of your movement. You are agile. You're free. Navigating. Crystal. Beyond the belt, you appear floating in front of a dark and majestic nebula. It is an immense cloud of stellar gas that looks like violet velvet. You enter it slowly. The cosmic mist dampens any vibration or residual sound. It is an impenetrable shield of absolute silence. Feel how that soft violet light passes through the walls of your suit and bathes your mind. Where that light touches, it calms instantly. Calms your repetitive thoughts. Calms your agitated nervous system. You dissolve completely into the color and the mist. Dissolve. Violet. In the exact center of the nebula, you see a pulsing galactic core. It is a soft sun that does not burn, of pure white light. It beats slowly, like a giant heart. Boom, 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 boom. Your physical heart automatically synchronizes with that cosmic rhythm. Each beat sends a physical wave of deep relaxation through your chest. You feel a pleasant warmth radiating from your center. It is the primordial heat of creation You are connected to the source of everything that exists. Connected. Heartbeat. Calm. Let's tune your brain to the low frequency of this core. It is a theta frequency, slow, deep, restorative. Imagine that white light pulsing gently in front of your closed eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Your brain copies that rhythm. Your brain waves slow down. You stop thinking in words. You start thinking in colors and sensations. Tuned in. Slow. Deep. Here, the concept of time does not exist. A minute and a century are exactly the same in this place. Release your earthly name. Release your personal history and your dramas. Release your human form and your physical limits. You are pure consciousness and energy floating in the eternal nebula. Expand beyond your body. Make yourself big, immense, like space itself. Infinite. Expand. vast. If an intrusive thought comes, visualize it as simple cosmic dust. It shines for a moment under the starlight and fades into the darkness. Do not follow it with your attention. Let it pass and drift away. You stay still in your center. Stay in the silence. Center. Still. Nothing. I will begin a final countdown descent into deep and restorative sleep. With each number you hear, your suit becomes heavier and takes you to the bottom of sleep. 10. The entire system shuts down. 9. Floating in absolute nothingness. 8. Deeply safe and protected. 7. The body sleeps deeply. 6. The mind sleeps and rests. 5. Four. Total silence. 3. 2. 1. Zero. Now only the void and rest remain. Rest among the stars. Eternal. Free. At peace. Good night.